Today I give you an exercise about how to identify your primal attractors, your strength attractors. Then I talked about how to meld those into a story, how to paint them into a scene. Now I want to take the next step, which is you want to intrigue them and you want to invite them into your alluring life, and you want to have what's called in marketing, you might know this already, called a call to action. So it's a direct call to action. What's a call to action? Have you seen an infomercial? Call now, 866-line-77. You don't have to do that. But what you can do is combine it with what we call a qualification. So you want to qualify them. If I sound like the kind of guy who can really open your life up into new adventures, go ahead and drop me a line. I'd really like to hear from you. Now, it may sound innocuous, but to actually instruct somebody to go ahead and drop you a line will have a huge impact. I don't have the numbers, but every marketer knows that if you give a direct instruction, it has an impact. So that's one thing, a call to action. The other thing you want to do is, and this is a little complicated, not so complicated, okay? It's not rocket science, it's not the Google code, but what it is you want to create mystery and intrigue. So there's a few ways I talk about in the book how to do that. One is to cliffhang. So you lead them up to something and then you stop, right? Or you suggest something about yourself but you don't really give the detail. Or you give an indication that you were in this crazy situation, maybe in an avalanche somewhere, maybe you were in the San Francisco earthquake, maybe you were in a flood, maybe you were in Katrina, maybe you're in Iraq, But what you do is you give a detail that's really intriguing, but you don't actually say what it is. So that's a kind of way to intrigue or mystify or cliffhang. It's a great way to draw somebody in. And the other way to draw somebody in is to literally create an alluring life. Now this is a big one. So live boldly, work that into your profile and invite them directly. Come on over, once I said, if I sound like the kind of guy who can open up your life, come on over, I'll put up a pot of water and we'll have some tea. All right, so that was one. And then I'll say, come on over and I'll crack a bottle of Barolo and we'll have some laughs, that kind of thing. But you want to just invite them directly, whatever's appropriate to you. Don't use those two examples, by the way. But something that's appropriate to you. Invite them directly. All right, so this is the part where once you've established your strengths, once you've painted them into a nice scene and a story, now you want to directly invite them into your life and put out that call to action and get the conversation started. So that's a really